Where he's from, basically.
Yeah, where he's from. But you cannot make it, you'll get an Asian patient to make it a Caucasian nose. That even though, if you do it, that would make it a diversion of the face itself. It makes about 1/3 of the face, it's at the front, 1/3 of the face is the nose.
Mm-hmm.
That means every point you look, you will see a complete difference in the face. That in general, I think that is not the proper way of dealing with. So, do we have a standard noses? It's a standard noses in books by numbers, height, width. That's right. These books are according to their races. We cannot apply it to our patient. We should be very cautious, reasonable noses, and generally every nose, almost I say to my patients, 95% of our noses are non-standard. We can find something in our noses can be corrected, but do we have to correct it? I don't think that's
I mean, everyone can live with it.
Yeah, everybody can. If it's severely deformed, we go with the patient, and then we advise for surgery.
Yeah, we have it here in Saudi Arabia. A lot of people say, my nose is the family nose. This is the major stamp of the family, the way the nose looks. So a lot of people are proud of it,
yeah,
I think, here.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, yeah, it differentiates people from other families and tribes, and people would like it.
Sometimes, yeah, yani, you cannot make your face completely different with a nose.
Mm-hmm.
Yani, we have to keep this in mind.
But you have sometimes a huge nose, let's say, something that when you look at the patient's face, you only see a nose.
Yeah.
Would you classify it?
Even you correcting the nose, sometimes whatever you do, a good job in your surgery, sometimes if the skin is so thick that you will not be able to change even the look of the nose. So we will get some cartilage to augment. We have to do some extra jobs with the rhinoplasty.
Wonderful. More and more to learn about in the do's and don'ts in plastic surgeries for males only.
Do discuss with your doctor the possible risks and complications associated with this procedure. Take vitamin C capsules or tablets for approximately 3 or 4 weeks prior to surgery. Do call your surgeon for exact instructions about your laboratory tests or blood work. Do ice the area continuously to help with swelling. Do cover when exposed to sun or tanning bed. Do bed rest for 24 hours with the chest area elevated by at least 2 pillows. You don't have to be bodybuilder to justify getting these implants to give the appearance of muscle mass. Don't take aspirin or algae containing food supplements for at least 2 weeks prior to surgery. Don't eat or drink anything after midnight on the evening prior to your surgery. Do not remove the compression bandages on after surgery. Do not remove them. Do not get the bandages wet. Do not lift your arms over your head. Do not exercise the protocol muscles for at least 6 weeks.
And those were the do's and don'ts for male plastic surgery. Follow them to gain better life. Back here in the studio with Dr. Bishr الشنواني, consultant plastic surgeon from King Khalid Specialist Hospital. We will be continuing today our topic, Dr. Bishr. We already reviewed the rhinoplasty. And off air a minute ago, we were talking about the hair transplantation. Is it considered reconstructive or aesthetic, or it's mixed.
No, it's actually it's an aesthetic.
It's an aesthetic.
It's a pure aesthetic surgery.
But I mean, people have hair and then they lost it. I'm beginning to lose my hair, and maybe one day, who knows?
It's aesthetic, pure aesthetic surgery. Generally, we don't do it in our private sector. Sorry, in governmental sector. It's done in private sectors. A procedure, it's a simple procedure, but it takes a long time, and you need real good technicians and this procedure. And it is, I think it's a very common in our population.
The hair loss.
Yeah.
Does the shmagh and what?
It has. I think it has no rules.
No. Mostly congenital.
Congenital or family history is the most important factor in this.
I really heard about some dramatic accidents that came out of hair transplantations in male. Maybe let's say 10 years ago. Is it happening through these days as well? The hair follicle units. As unit by unit, you transfer one hair follicle by one. This is the safest way?
This is the latest, and this is the safest way in getting even the line of the hair's directions.
What about the success percentage in hair transplantation?
I think it is a successful procedure to say in general.
And where do they take hair from to transplant it?
Generally from the occipital area, the posterior.
Shoulder,
this is the
neck.
No, the scalp itself.
The scalp itself?
Scalp itself in the occipital area. It is the more dominant area. Or
is it possible to take from other parts of, let's say, hands?
No.
Only
the hair component differs.
Is different.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So hair transplantation nowadays is becoming one of the most successful aesthetic plastic surgeries, let's say, and has a successful.
It is.
Wonderful. Males, right now, hair transplantations is having a very good era, let's say, and everyone is succeeding or successing out of it. 10 years ago and maybe before, it wasn't as now. Dr. Bishr just told us that it is successful. Doctor, let's talk more about varieties for males in the plastic surgery itself. Now, we have went over through the rhinoplasty and the hair transplantations. What is the third thing?
I think one of the most common procedure in males in general, gynecomastia.
Gynecomastia. Can we say it in terms for people, which is the enlargement of male's breast out of, let's say, lost weight?
It's not actually like this. It's to start with, defining gynecomastia is a female breast in males. That means it has a different component. Sometimes it's a fatty part and a glandular part.